Hi everybody, this is Anjali bringing reading for Aquarius, and this is going to be a general weekly reading from the 19th to the 25th of October 2020. I'm still in September, I guess. Yeah, so those who have subscribed, thank you so much. Those who haven't, please do so. And you can also follow me now on Instagram and in Facebook. All the information is given down below. Now let's start your weekly reading from the 19th to the 25th Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. What are the messages for Aquarius from the 19th to the 25th of October 2020? Cross watchers, you guys are also welcome. You can also follow me now on Instagram and in Facebook. All the information is given below. And yeah, this is a very new channel, so if you would, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Now let's start your reading. Messages for Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius? Medicine woman, medicine man. All right, let's go. The great mystery. All right, once I pull out the cards, we'll go each card. All right, dream traveler. All right, that's good. Okay. Ancient forest. Okay, cool. Can you see that? Yeah. All right. So we have got 4 cards. All right. I have already pre-shuffled your cards. So okay, let's go. Give me a minute. Yeah, let's start. Medicine woman or medicine woman. This card talks about healing, guys. If you're going, this might be a place or this might be a phase of your life where you're going through some kind of healing here. It might be depend on what kind of circumstances you're talking about. So if you're feeling like there is some kind of any situation you want to let go, this is the time for you to let go. This is a sign saying that you need to let go and heal yourself. Once you let go of unwanted things from your life, positive things come in, right? So clear the clutter. All right, now great mystery. Always understand that things are happening for a reason, right? You have no control of things happening in your life because you are divinely guided here. All right, this is coming out for a reason, which means that there is a mystery around you. You are not finding it easy to maneuver your daily life or just any situation because that's not meant to be. This means that you need to trust your divine, let go, right? Now, dream traveler is all about your intuition. This is all about your thoughts coming together. Listen to your intuition. You are guided. It's clear that you are divinely guided here. So this is the time for you to let go of all the fears and listen to your intuition. All right, let that intuition flow. Now, ancient forest. This is all about your roots. You need to be very grounded. This is also about you realizing your value, your worth here, all right? With the ancient forest. Looks pretty good, Aquarius. Your cards have come out really good. Let's get few yogic path messages out, all right? I'll mostly finish air signs today, then go with water signs tomorrow. We have Radha here. This is all about love. Radha is all about divine love. This is all about free flowing love. There is no conditions, there is no expectations, there is only love. It's also mixed with devotion. All right, so you're having, all right, okay. We have Swadhisthana here, all right, the orange light here, orange. This is all about you understanding more things more clearly. This is all about your desires and how you want to work about it. So there is deep rooted desires here within you, okay? And I really feel that's related to love or stability in your life. Now we have Samadhi here, which clearly talks about sitting still, right? Understanding the flow of life, ebb and flow of universe, which means that once you sit still, you will realize the ebb and flow of life and Vishuddha, wow, communication coming in. So I really feel that you need to stay still or remain still for things to work out. So there is communication coming in, or you need to communicate properly. This is the time you are ready to communicate with somebody properly regarding your love, regarding your desires here with somebody. This is mostly very, very deep kind of a relationship or something which is happening, which is coming towards you, which means this might be a new love because you are letting go of something and a new path opens in front of you. Let's get some Moonology cards. Love it so far, right? Let's see. Moonology cards for Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius, please. What are the messages for Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. Let's start. Be bold and make the first move. All right. So if you think that's for you, you should do it. Cardinal Moon. But I really feel that you should make that first move, tell them how you feel, or whatever the situation might be, and step back. Don't linger there. But that's because of expectations. I don't. Communication is key. All right. So we have two communication cards here. All right, Vishuddha and New Moon in Gemini. So which means that here is where the communication is key. Oh, we have another full moon. Okay, we have full moon in Gemini here. Again, Gemini. You might be interested in a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your charts. So this might most probably be a Gemini for you guys. Okay, answers you need are coming. So I really feel that this clearly says that patience, right? Keep your patience, stillness, right? Like samadhi, stillness. Okay. Emotions are running high. Super moon. So I really feel that you can expect some kind of communication coming into your situation, whatever it might be. I have no clue what that is. Sorry about that. It's my singing bowl. So I really feel that there is communication coming in, and I really feel that you do your part and step off, right? Step out, let go. Things are happening, in the below the surface. So which means that you don't have to think that it's not happening. It is definitely happening, but let it happen on its own time. Things are moving around you. If you have put on an affirmation, or if you have put on some kind of manifestation, you do your part and step away. Let things happen on its own. If it's meant to happen, it will come to you. It will definitely come to you. And I really feel that this might be about a Gemini here, because I'm not finding any more signs here, because we have two Gemini cards out, so it might be including a Gemini for you. All right, let's see. Three of Pentacles. So this card talks to you about work, right? Money, prosperity, grounded nature here. This can be also about you putting all the effort into your work here, working on your skills, working on bringing that stability into your life. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Then we have the Seven of Swords here, which clearly says that you're working on something very, very deeply. You're finding answers to your questions. This can be also about you focusing on something so deeply that you're finding options, or you're putting down how to move forward here with the Seven of Swords. And we have the Six of Swords, which means that you are ready to move on to calmer waters, which means that you are letting go. Letting go of the clutter. Six of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. These both are air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, which means that you are understanding things and you are writing it down and you are moving forward, which means that you have put it in, writing, which means that it's manifestation step one, right? And then you're letting go, you're moving on. Beautiful. How good is that? And you're moving towards sunshine. Sun, guys, this is beautiful. Letting go and moving towards happiest new beginnings here, awakening. This is beautiful. Leo energy there. Now, Eight of Cups, you're letting go, definitely letting go. Somebody's letting go of a situation. I really feel that it's you. With the Eight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which means that you're not emotionally fulfilled here with the Eight of Cups, which means that you are ready to move on to something better here, and you're letting go of unwanted things from your life, which means that it's no longer serving your purpose. Then we have the Tower moment here, which means that once you stop looking, things start looking for you, right? It's suddenly things are changing here with the Tower energy. Queen of Swords, somebody's deciding to come in, or somebody's making a decision here with the Queen of Swords. You know how badass is a Queen of Swords, right? So I feel that might be a Gemini or another air sign in your life, or you. With the sudden change, you might be making a decision. We have the moon here, Pisces and Piscean energy here with the moon. Things are coming out into the open. There are desires here. You might be seeing dreams here. There is desires, which I really feel that there are things coming out into the open with the moon. Wow, divine feminine and divine masculine energy here. Can you see that? How beautiful is your reading, guys? Four of Swords. So somebody is taking that time out very seriously here, right? With the Four of Swords, which means that you are taking that rest and rejuvenation. You are being in a place of just thinking and not acting. This can be also about helping yourself come forward. You're finding ways to come out of this situation, what you're feeling like, which is holding you back. And I really just thinking, planning forward, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and we have the Two of Cups here. Okay, this is partnership. This is people coming together in love, understanding each other and coming towards each other in love, finding that common balance, common ground with that understanding and love and passion. So this is all about things. Once you start letting go, things starts happening. All right, try it. Might help you. Princess of Swords, which means that this is a new opportunity here, or there are messages coming towards you, or this might be blooming into something very beautiful, very new here with the Princess of Swords here. There is action being taken, and the action is the Ace of Wands. Guys, I'm feeling this reading for you guys, I'm for sure. So I really feel that with you making that manifestation, I really feel that your manifestation is so powerful. And once you're stepping out of that, comfort zone, moving on, and forgetting what you have manifested, certain changes are happening. Look at that, how beautiful is the changes here. All right, with this person coming into your life, you are moving towards a new passionate beginning with Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can also mean that there is creative endeavor here. Now, Six of Wands is your overall energy. This Six of Wands is the tarot of the day, which I pulled for Instagram. All right. Now, Six of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can be a card of success, triumph, fame, and recognition coming towards you. Aries, Leo, and a Sagittarius energy here, or a fire energy, creative endeavor. This can be also about you taking a new route here, all right? You're trying to focus on something creative, more creative here, all right? Passionate, more creative. Let's see, Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Why is Three of Pentacles here? Tower and Justice. Okay, so I really feel that you're focused on your work. You're focused on your Pentacles, Earth energy, grounding energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So once you start focusing on your money, things are suddenly changing, right? With the Tower energy, sudden disruption, sudden change, and this brings some kind of justice here, Libra energy. So I really feel that there might be somebody coming into your life, a Libra most probably, or a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. Now with the Justice energy, there is a balance in a situation, right? There is you know fairness in a situation coming in. So once you put your focus on that stability, that money, that your job, things are coming towards stability here with the Justice card. Now, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is all about yeah, there was some kind of conflict here with the Five of Wands, which clearly says that with the Seven of Swords, you are writing down, you are finding, you're planning, you are making notes here. And this is towards the Nine of Cups, which means that, I'm sorry about that, people will never change. People will never change, right? Now, Seven of Swords is all about you planning in advance, or this might be about some kind of fight or some kind of confusion here. Five of Wands can also be confusion or disagreement, right? And you are making notes, or you might be planning in advance how to make that wish fulfillment coming towards you with the Nine of Cups. Definitely manifesting. Somebody is writing, somebody is doing that manifestation. I really feel that's all about scripting, I guess. Now, Six of Swords. Nine of Wands, you're moving towards something more stable. And with the Nine of Wands, somebody's not sure about this and somebody's taking time, deciding. And we have the Queen of Wands, which means that somebody's moving forward and somebody's taking time to decide here. You might be stuck on this person or the situation, but you are deciding to move forward, which means this is good. Now, what you're deciding and what you're moving towards is the Sun. Why is the Sun here? Clarify the Sun. Okay, thank you. Okay. The Empress. All right, I'm the mother figure, the caregiver, right? You are being in a place or in a phase where you're cutting off unwanted things and starting new here, bringing prosperity, abundance. This can be also about a birth of a child here or a birth of a new situation. This can be starting over about something new. Emperor and the Sun. Seven of Swords. This can be about somebody trying to I feel that somebody might be sneaking on you or somebody sneaking behind your back. So this might be, why is the Seven of Swords? To clarify the Seven of Swords. Ending of that cycle with the Ten of Wands. This is like a painful cycle. This is like a burden being released. So you are ready to release that burden here. Now with the Sun and the Emperors, two major arcanas, which means that there is a huge start, new beginning coming towards you. And for that you need to release those negative energy from there. Okay, Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Release, let go. And we have the Eight of Cups, which clearly says that you're moving towards something better here with the Eight of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Eight of Cups means that you're not happy where you are and you're moving towards something better. Seven of Wands. So I feel that you're stepping out of that competition. You're staying on top. You're not ready to engage into any kind of conflict. You are still feeling left out. All right. Maybe it's the other person. Excuse me, guys. All right. With the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, I really feel that you're stepping out. All right. You're moving on. But I really feel that you or them or the other person who you're thinking about is being still left out. All right. Or somebody's feeling that left out in the cold kind of an energy. It might be you or it might be them. So why is the Seven of Wands with the Five of Pentacles? This is this is a process, guys. This is you letting go of it, and suddenly it's not like all sunshine and all happiness coming into you. This is a process. It's a daily process. It's a constant process of letting go. It's not something new. Judgment. There's a huge awakening here with the Judgment card here. So we have Judgment here, which means that this is huge realization coming towards you. So I feel that once you let go, your path is getting clearer, right? So you are letting go and you're realizing things that you must have done this long back or something. All right. Then we have the Tower here. Look how beautiful your reading is, guys. You know, yeah. Why is the Tower here? See why the Tower is here? Death and rebirth. This means that you are changing. There is complete change. You're going to a huge transformation. Once you're realizing that, once you let go, there is something beautiful standing, ready for you, for manifestations to happen. Don't hold on, guys. Really, just give it a chance, right? Give it some time. Now, death and rebirth. There is transformation in this situation, and look what we have got here. Taking a leap of faith. There is rebirth. There is starting over towards something new. It's like going with the flow, right? We have the great mystery and the green traveler, which means that move move from that situation where it's stagnant, right? And feel that, or you understand that this is all being divinely guided. You are not alone in this process. With the death, rebirth, and the fool here, clearly saying that you're moving towards a more transitory period, which means that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and starting on a new journey here. Now, Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. You are deciding on your pentacles. You are deciding on making decisions on stability, bringing balance and stability into your life with the Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And sorry, the Death is all about Scorpio and the Fool is Aries. Now, Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So you are deciding to move towards more stable and more abundance here, all right, with the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Why is this Queen of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles? So you are deciding towards more abundance and love here, all right? So you are moving towards a more steady period of abundance, money and love here. So I really feel that this might be a period, once you let go, I really feel that you might be meeting the one here, all right? Now, don't jump to conclusions. This is a time-taking process, remember. Now, the moon. Why is the moon here? Somebody is seeing you in their dreams or their desires here. This can be also about divine feminine, right? Moon is a divine feminine, Piscean energy. Why is the moon here? Clarify the moon. This can be also about things coming out into the open. There are desires there, but I really feel that somebody's holding back here. The Emperor. So this might be a time they are taking control of a situation, or you are taking control of the situation with the Emperor, Aries energy. And an offer coming towards you with the Page of Pentacles. So somebody is stepping on to the situation, stepping on top of the situation. I really feel that somebody is taking a huge step and somebody is making a move here with the Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity coming towards you, right? We have the moon again, Pisces here, guys. Somebody might be a Pisces, water sign. Let's see. Now, Four of Swords here. Why is the Four of Swords here? Clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords here. Why is the Four of Swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Yes, please. Eight of Wands. Okay, there is communication. We know that, right? Because somebody is stepping onto the situation. They are taking a decision, and there is an offer coming towards you with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but this is a step one kind of an energy. Let me start with something small and move towards. This is coming towards you because there is desires here. All right, this is completely coming out of their love towards you or their desire towards you. This is also about starting of something huge, because Pentacles, right? It will be a slow moving but a more deeper grounded energy here. Now with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands, it's all about expecting, no, you might not be expecting this when this is happening. There is messages coming towards you when you least expect it. There is fast moving energy with the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this can be messages, fast moving communication coming in. We have Vishuddha here, right? So I really feel that this is all about communication coming in for you guys. Eight of Swords, which means that somebody is unable to let go of a situation, or you are unable to let go of a situation. We have two eights here, guys. So there is, okay, excuse me, guys. Okay, give me one more card, please. Why is the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Swords here? Devil, somebody is holding on to you. Somebody is going through a period of addiction here. Somebody is addicted to you. This might be even a Capricorn here. So I really feel that somebody is coming towards you, telling you that they might be addicted to you or they are attracted to you, which means that they are unable to move on from you, or they are realizing this. That is the reason they are coming in, bringing that communication forward. They might have tried to let go of you, or that situation was happened in the past. I have no idea what that is, but maybe that is the reason they are coming in. Now we have Two of Cups here. Let's why the Two of Cups here, bringing these two people together. Divine feminine and divine masculine here. Two of Cups coming together in love. Why is the Two of Cups here? Clarify the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? Clarify the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Ten of Swords. Release, right? Releasing unwanted thoughts. This is ending of a painful cycle, which means that you're letting go of those unwanted thoughts here. Moving, I really feel that this person coming in, there might be some kind of communication, heated arguments as well, because one thing I know about an Aquarius is we are really stubborn. I'm for sure. I am, so I am. Don't take me wrong, but I really feel that it's time to release, right? Release and move forward, and you're moving towards the Two of Cups here, because you're starting over with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Now, with this, I really feel that with that releasing of those negative thoughts, you are moving towards a new cycle here with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups, which means that you might be giving this another shot, a new love, a new passion, a new beginning here. This can be also about a creative endeavor, which means that you might be starting on a new job, or you might be meeting a new person. This can be a new situation coming in. Now, Princess of Swords, there is communication coming in from a younger Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This can be also about communication coming in, thoughts being communicated here with the Princess of Swords here, bringing celebration and stability with the Knight of Wands. I really feel that somebody is coming towards you, bringing that offer here, passionate offer, creative offer here with the Knight of Wands and Eight of Cups. I'm not sure whether you're going to take it because this might be you moving on with Eight of Cups. Let me see. Okay, they might have left you and they are coming in with a new offer. Oh, wow. Oh, this might be a person who has left you, or you might have left them because there was no give and take here. So, which means that they are coming back to bring you an offer here with the Page of Wands here. Ace of Wands, again, let's see. Ace of Wands, clarify the Ace of Wands, new passionate beginning here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Ace of Wands, why is the Ace of Wands here? Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So somebody is not sure here. Excuse me. So I really feel with the Two of Pentacles, somebody is trying to juggle here, and they are making, this is getting confusion. Okay, somebody is getting so much of confusion in their life currently, and I really feel that they are trying to juggle here. Okay, let's see. Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. Why is the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups is all about confusion and options for them. So they are juggling here. So the Ace of, yeah, the Page of Swords here. Communication coming in. So they are unable to choose. They are unable to. Maybe that is the reason there is stagnancy in your life, because they are juggling multiple things. They are juggling multiple options here. But why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah, they are confused. I really feel that there's so much of confusion here. For some of you, there is communication coming in, but it might be you who is not ready to give in to this offer, or they are still. You might be communicating and they are still stuck. They're very, very stubborn. I'm feeling this very stubborn, not interested kind of an energy with the Four of Cups. All right. Now let's see. Six of Wands. The overall energy is a Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Triumph, recognition, fame. Right? Why is the Six of Wands here? Clarify the Six of Wands. Gemini energy, the Lovers. So there is somebody coming into your life, bringing that lovey-dovey kind of a relationship into your life. I really feel that there is something coming towards you. I really feel that you might be succeeding in this situation, whatever that is, bringing that love into a situation and bringing that clarity of thoughts here with the Ace of Swords. So I feel that this can also be taken as triumph in love. Wow. And Three of Pentacles, which means that you're putting a lot of effort into a situation with the Three of Pentacles. So this is a period of putting, you manifesting, right? Moving on, letting go of the situation, and then you're manifesting everything you need here. But one thing is for sure, there is somebody who's really stubborn in your life. All right. Now with the Six of Wands and the Lovers, I don't feel that you're succeeding or you're moving towards this triumph in love here. Most probably with the Gemini, and with the Ace of Swords here, which clearly says that there is clarity of thoughts here, or you're cutting off unwanted BS from your life. There's clarity, there is coming together of two people who have equal understanding here, thoughts here, okay? Ace of Swords is also about triumph here. So there is triumph here, and the Three of Pentacles, which means that there is work to be put in a situation, or this involves a teamwork. You do your part, right? This can be also about putting a lot of effort and work into a situation, into your job. Most probably it also says that your work might be succeeding, you might be succeeding in your job situation as well. All right, Aquarius, this is your weekly reading from the 19th to the 25th October. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.